You are welcome. This is the Messiah Revelation Ministry. We are an end time platform. We are looking at the mark of the beast and the precursor to the mark of the beast. And the precursor to the mark of the beast, in my opinion, is the digital platform. One of the structures of the digital platform is digital identification system. It's your identity. And with that identity, they will know who you are. They will know what you consume. They will know your travel habits, and they can control your spending, and they can influence and affect your financial accounts, your financial transactions, and they can lock you out of the system. You cannot buy, you cannot sell. The prophecies in the Bible foretold these events at the time of the mark of the beast. And so in this message, we are focusing on digital identification system, and we are focusing on some of the practical um, things that we people are going through, and it shows that we are inching towards the implementation of the mark of the beast. The platform is there, the technology is there, and the system, the psychological persuasions, the financial controls, and governmental mechanisms are there for the implementation of the mark of the beast. It will not be the Antichrist alone who implement the mark of the beast. He will have a system. Governments will be on his side. Companies, financial systems, banks will be on his side. The whole United Nations system will be on his side. The mark of the beast will be implemented. And now, if you don't know how the mark of the beast will be implemented, look at how digital identification is being implemented. And before we go into that, we remember that the mark of the beast will come. Revelation 13, verse 7 talks about it. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. You cannot buy or you cannot sell unless you have either of those. You have the mark of the beast, the number of his name, and or you worship the image of the beast, the Antichrist. And when you do that, what will happen to you? Revelation 16 verse 2 is our reference. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image. Um, there are 7 angels giving the bowl of the wrath of God, containing the wrath of God to be poured on classes of people. Revelation 16 verse 2 says that the first angel poured his bowl of wrath on a specific target of people. These are the people who accepted the mark of the beast. They accepted the number of the Antichrist or worship the Antichrist. We are inching towards the day of the implementation of the Antichrist, and Lucifer's agents all over the world, they are preparing for that implementation. And let's look at the practicalities, how practical will be the implementation of the mark of the beast. Will it be possible for the Antichrist to impose on the whole world a mark of the beast? And is it true that it will be possible for somebody to be prevented from buying or selling because the person doesn't have the mark of the beast? Before we get into that, I just want to let you know that I watched a video, and the lady is from Austria, and the lady gave her practical experience with the digital identification requirement in Austria, an European country. She made mention of teachers. You need a digital ID to be able to input grades for your students. Inputting grades for your students is very simple, but you need a digital ID to input grades for your students. And a lady challenged it. Why should I get digital ID just for inputting grades for my students? I'm a teacher. I don't need a digital ID. They said if you don't get a digital ID, you cannot input your grades for the students, and you will be terminated. And so that's it. A practical example, a teacher practicing her profession will no longer be able to practice her profession because she doesn't have a digital ID. It's happening in Austria. So it means it's possible that a teacher will not be able to practice her profession as a teacher without having the mark of the beast, because it will be a requirement. The lady also gave an example of farmers in Austria. Farmers in Austria need subvention. They need government assistance so they'll be able to compete with agricultural products coming to Europe from other parts of the world. And the requirement is that for you to get government subvention, you need to have a digital ID. And so they are linking your access to government benefits to you having a digital identification. And you can say, yeah, okay, I don't need a digital identification. Okay, if you don't need digital identification, then you are not going to have access to government subventions. But a lot of farmers need government assistance. And so for the sake of convenience, or you can say as a result of coercion, they will have to get digital identification. The digital identification comes with so many consequences. Your biometric data is on it, and the government has your information and will be able to use the information. And you have to worry about your data security. You have to be worried about your own protection, your own safety in the future. The lady also made mention of logging into financial systems. They are making it convenient people to have digital euro. And what is digital euro? Of course, it's a system where you have money. It's a digital currency. It is not physical banknotes. And the implication is that once there's digital euro, the central banks in the countries will be able to control the financial transactions. Transactions will not go through the normal banks. They will be controlled by central banks. And so we have digital, you are using digital euro. First of all, for you to use it, you have to have a digital ID. Your digital profile must be linked with your financial records. And with the digital euro controlled by central banks, the government will be able to do so many things. Number one, from your records, they will know your expenses. What food did you buy last month? And when we look at the food, we know that you consume X amount of carbon dioxide. And so this month, we are not going to allow you to buy the same type of food. You have to change what you eat because we are also restricting the amount of carbon dioxide that you should consume. We are controlling consumption, not only your consumption of food, but your consumption of carbon dioxide. We also look at your travel records, and we found out that you did so many travels. You are traveling too much. And when you are traveling too much, you are consuming a lot of carbon dioxide. And so we are restricting how many times you travel, and we are restricting your vacation travels because we have your records. So these are the practical implications of a government having access to your digital profile. The problem is that people will be excluded from the system because they are not part of the system. We are talking about elderly people who don't have smartphones. Some of these digital apps are on smartphones, and there are a lot of elderly people who do not know how to use smartphones, and some of them also don't have smartphones. How are they able to upload or download their information? How would they be able to download apps for them to go through the process of acquiring digital identification and the process of accessing government services and benefits? Um, the government may decide to provide smartphones so that it will be able to control people's um, identification, people's businesses and services. But the same issue remains. The issue is, um, will the government be able to control you as a result of your digital identification um, being stored by the government? Yes, and the government will be able to control you. Is the government able to control what to buy, what to sell? Yes, the same thing that the mark of the beast will do, and the digital platforms will do that. Of course, the mark of the beast will be the extreme form of control. It will no longer be convenience. It will be a matter of control. Whether you like it or you don't like it, you will be forced to do that. The Antichrist will use compulsion, and the governments of the world, the executives of the world, they will support the system. They will support the beast system. They are laying the foundation for the beast system. World Economic Forum, Bilderberg Group, even the United Nations, and all other Luciferian international organizations. They are doing their work, laying the groundwork for the mark of the beast. So now you know that in the ordinary sense, even without the mark of the beast, you know that in Austria, a teacher needs ID, digital identification, to be able to practice her profession as a teacher. And when you have digital euro, it means that the central banks in the country will be able to control your financial records, and they will be able to restrict your consumption, and they ultimately will be able to restrict what you can buy and what you can sell. They can restrict your profession, and the same thing that the mark of the beast will do. Unfortunately, the mark of the beast is a platform that will be used by Lucifer to exclude many people from getting to heaven. Because if you accept the mark of the beast, the scripture is clear that your name will be blotted out from the book of life, and you will be tormented day and night. Revelation chapter 16, verse 2 talks about it. Unfortunately, because prophecy has to be fulfilled, now we are seeing uh, the occurrences in many countries. And here we're talking about Austria, we are talking about European Union and other countries, Mexico, India, China. They are also using some forms of financial controls. They have different types of IDs. The world leaders, they are on a global scale, digital identification. and it is a platform that will be used by the Antichrist to implement the mark of the beast. So we are inching towards the implementation of the mark of the beast, and the digital system is a platform. You know that prophecy has to be fulfilled, and before our own eyes, we are seeing the modalities of the digital identification system. With the digital identification system, governments are able to exclude who can have access to the banking system. They're able to control your travels, and they are able to control your consumption. They are able to control your behavior, and they will be able to profile you, digital profiling. And as you are eating, as you are traveling, even as you are sleeping, as you are banking, you are being profiled. And with digital identification, they will be able to track you. And that is what the B system will be about. And the implementers of the B system, they are very busy. Technological giants, companies are helping. Platforms are being used. They are testing it. They are testing it in Europe, European Union. They will have continental ID system. And here we are focusing on specific cases from Austria. As I watch, somebody giving us practical examples. A teacher unable to upload her grades for students because she doesn't have a digital ID system. A farmer not able to access government subvention in Austria because she doesn't have the Austria identification system. And people with digital euros, of course, you know that they will be controlled by the central banks of Europe, and they will be able to be monitored. They will be monitored, and their freedom will be restricted. We are seeing Bible prophecy unfolding before our eyes. Not long, the mark of the beast will come, but we need to prepare. If you accept it, you will be blocked from heaven, and you'll be tormented forever and ever. And no amount of convenience should convince you to accept the mark of the beast. No amount of compulsion. It will be better for you to be martyred on account of your belief in the Messiah. Because when you die, you will live because you have trusted on the Lord rather than trusting on the beast system. They are using the digital identification system as a platform to test run the mark of the beast that will be implemented very soon. Thank you for watching this video. This is Messiah Revelation Ministry, a prophetic ministry dedicated to the end times. Thank you very much.